Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to talk to you about the intelligence and how we could acquire, or how would you see intellectual capabilities in a child. All right. Say someone comes to you and a querent poses a question: how far would I go academically, or what sort of intellectual prowess would I have? All right. So it's a question about how intelligent or how knowledgeable a person is, basically. All right. So I was going through Parashara Horasastra just now, and I came about this topic, so I thought sharing it out to you guys. So these four grahas, okay, which is Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, and Ketu, all right? Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, and Ketu. These four grahas are also called as the Dhiimaan Grahas. Dhiimaan spelling will be like maybe Dhiimaan, Dhiimaan. Okay, so the Dhiimaan Grahas are the one which is responsible or gives us some kind of clue as what sort of intellectual capacity one would have. All right, so these are the four main grahas. Now there's also the moon. The moon is also called as the Vakya Graham. Vakya means the one that conveys knowledge, right? One of the connotations for Vakya, it has many meanings depending to the context, but one of the connotations is that it's to deliver a message, to convey a message. So moon is also part of the intellectual process. So the four, or the Dhiimaan plus moon, which show intellectual capacity of a person. Okay, now apart from that, you can also see two other things. Number one is you look at the Pakka Lagna, so guys, there are many type of lagnas. As you know, lagnas is the ascendant, the rising sign. Okay, there are many types. You have the Gati Lagna, Sri Lagna, Chandra Lagna, Surya Lagna, Varnada Lagna, and so on and so forth, right? So Paka Lagna is the house or the bhava which the Lagnesha or the Lagna Lord is residing. Okay, that's another thing that you need to check. You also need to check the Varnada Lagna. Varnada, there's a few ways, actually there's two ways to check Varnada Lagna. One is by the degrees, the other one by the sign. But these are very important. You need to associate these, okay? Where is the Pakka Lagna? What are its relationship with the Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, and Ketu? And also the Varnada Lagna. How is its relationship with the Dhiimaan Grahas? And to encapsulate the whole thing, how is it being affected by the moon? Okay, so these are the some of the tips which I can provide for you if someone comes to you and asks if about academic pursuits, or someone who has knowledge and to grow. What are the things that you can check? Okay, these are the four, the Dhiimaan Grahas. Once again, Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. Okay. Next will be the Pakka Lagna, the association of the Dhiimaan with them, the associations with the Dhiimaan and the Varnada Lagna, and also the associations of all this with the moon. Okay, so it's a lot of work, I understand, but you can say for sure, all right? You can say, like, so if someone asks you, what sort of course, or I'm planning to go for the university, what sort of direction should I go, arts or should I go for something really logical, or commerce, which one should I choose? And this could easily show what sort of academic vocation, if I may, that the person can choose. Because if the Pakka Lagna is more towards the Pakka Lagna would show a person's whether this person would gain knowledge through a guru, or in this case a teacher, meaning someone teaching, they absorb whatever the information, or you will gain knowledge through yourself, which also means creative process. All right, so this itself can say, okay, yeah, you would fit better in the creative fields of studies, or the creative faculties, right? Or if the person is the one that needs to be taught, right, like from a teacher, not much of a creative extrapolation and exploration, and then they should go for more into logical faculties and studies. So as you can see, there's a very solid way to actually analyze a person's intellectual capacity. So I want to say that again: the Dhiimaan, which is the Sun, Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu. You need to check the Pakka Lagna, you need to check the Varnada Lagna, and you'll also need to check with all of it against, not against, actually, you need to see whether it is have any malefic effect from the moon. Okay, so in this way you will have a good sort of a clue and how this person is going to be. Of course, we can't say for 100% sure. There are other things they need to check, but this itself, someone comes to you, maybe a parent comes to you, say, my very, very worried about a son or daughter going to university and not sure whether how much that he or she is going to take it, or really unsure the future of their daughter or their son academically. This method will give you a good thing. I'm not sure if you can find anything online on Dhiimaan. Maybe there is, I'm not sure. But if you really need to go more details about this, it's all there in the Brihad Parashara Horashastra. You can do a search for Dhiimaan. Okay. So yeah, that's about how to assess a person's intellectual prowess or intellectual capabilities. Hope you guys like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Namaste.